Sierra Banks, and this here is my object. For me, this object represents just a collaborative effort of diligence and hard work and risk-taking within my journey as an artist. If you walk into an artist studio, you're usually going to be probably pretty overwhelmed with the amount of clutter, which to an artist might just be a crazy new idea, and a stream of paint might be a interpretive new piece of art. So I actually created this little pot last year in my advanced ceramics class. I've always been involved in ceramics, and I've just had a real passion for building things from the ground up. So to me, this kind of represents how spontaneous I am as a person. My glaze choice was very random. It's two different glazes actually that just kind of blended into one another, and when I did it, I hoped it would work out, and it kind of came out pretty cool. I also, as I have background in watercolor art as well as ceramics, so I wanted to fuse the two. So I actually created this with a purpose of holding water for my paint brushes, and then if you can see, there's little rivets at the bottom where I can clean my brushes off inside of it, so I thought that was pretty cool when I had designed it. And then also a little bit about risk-taking. This was the first piece I ever did that incorporated outside materials that were non-clay. And so right around the edge here is some sand that I mixed with clay slip to put on the edges to create just some texture and some form to kind of an ordinary looking piece. Also on the edges there's some leftover residue of different paint pigmentation, which also represents me as a watercolor artist, because you could kind of look at anything in my room or my dorm and there's just going to be paint everywhere because I'm messy when it comes to painting. It also shows my organic aesthetic when it comes to pottery and art in general. I definitely like the more abstract art, and it kind of describes me just as a person, and how when the two different glazes kind of represent how the darker glaze is kind of more realistic view on the world, and the fusion of them kind of is my more utopian version of myself. And so it's kind of the two coexisting in one piece. So to conclude, I have a lot that I look at this and I can see myself in, risk-taking and spontaneousness, and thank you.